perspective. So in the past, we learned about diminishing scale, we learned about overlapping, but I just really wanted to dig into two-point perspective today. So, for example, if you see this roll of tape and you see it straight on, you cannot see above it, you cannot see it below it. That would be considered eye level, or in this case, the horizon line. So we're going to be drawing the horizon line today. We'll have two vanishing points since it's two-point perspective. And we're going to be drawing a cube at eye level, and then we're going to be drawing it at two different angles. So for example, if it's below eye level, you'll be able to see the top of it. If it's above eye level, you'll be able to see underneath it. So again, the eye level is looked at as the horizon line. And of course, we're going to be putting it again in two-point perspective, so we'll have two vanishing points. So what we're going to start off today is we're going to just start off with some basic cubes that I mentioned that are at, above, and below eye level. But before we draw the cubes, we're going to draw what's called the perspective grid. So underneath this transparency paper, you're going to see the horizon line labeled HL. Again, that's eye level, and you'll see two vanishing points. So the lines that you see is what's referred to as the perspective grid. So let's do that together. Make sure you have your pencil ready, the white paper that's on the table, and of course your ruler. So go ahead and get that situated, and we're going to do that today together. All right, so from there, first thing we're going to start off with is drawing a horizon line. So we're going to come down halfway. So just divide your paper horizontally in half, not vertical. So look at the orientation of the paper. And we're going to take the ruler about halfway down. And we're going to divide the paper in half. All right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to start at drawing the cube that is eye level. So if you look at this really quickly, this one would be considered at eye level. You can't see what's above it or what's on top. You can't see underneath. Then from there we'll progress to what's above and what's below eye level. So the first thing I want you to do is you're going to work along with me, and we're going to draw a straight line that's roughly 2 inches in length, and we're going to draw it equal space vertically over the horizon line. So just watch what I do. So roughly 2 inches, equally spaced over the horizon line. Again, it's a vertical line. Once you have that done, I want you to take the right side of your ruler, hold it on the right vanishing point, and the left side of your ruler is going to touch the bottom of the line we just drew. Right side of the ruler goes on the right vanishing point, left side of the ruler touches the line we just drew. And what you're going to do is come back 1.5 inches or so. It could be a couple inches, it's really up to you. You're going to make that first line that recedes towards the right vanishing point. Okay? After you've done that, what I want you to do is you're going to take your ruler and you're going to keep it on the right side on the right vanishing point, the left side on the top of the first line that we drew, and you're going to stop when it's directly above that bottom line. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to seal off that cube on the right side by creating a vertical line that connects the top and bottom. please repeat that for the left side. So I'm going to take the left side of my ruler, hold it on the left vanishing point. Do the same for the top of the left side of the box. And then we're going to seal off that left side. Alright, so that's our cube at eye level. I'm just going to walk around while everybody finishes up, see how everyone's doing. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the cube that is below eye level. So I want you to repeat this process.
Good morning, teachers and students. Please excuse the interruption, but at this time, anyone attending the field trip with Mrs. Barnett, please meet her on the bus ramp. Teachers, please be sure you have taken accurate attendance for the period. And again, any students who are attending the field trip with Mrs. Barnett may now meet her on the bus ramp at this time. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
All right, for this bottom one, I just want you to make a little bit of a smaller cube. So we're going to do about 1.5 inches. So just make a vertical line towards the bottom. And we're going to start off with the right side. Make it about 1 inch or so. I'm going to start with the bottom line. I'm at the right side of my ruler on the right vanishing point. The left side of my ruler is touching the bottom of the first line we drew for this cube below eye level. And then I'm going to do the same for the top of the line. And again, make sure the right side is on the vanishing point. Make sure the top and bottom line line up to each other. Then you're going to seal that side. All right. Once you have the right side done, what I want you to do is we're going to make the left side. So hold the left side of your ruler on that left finishing point. Make sure once you're done with the left bottom line, you go to the top of that first line you drew. And then you're going to seal the side. Now, this part is a little different. So what I want you to do for this is we're going to go up to this upper right-hand corner of the box. And this upper right-hand corner, we're going to receive that line to the left finishing point. So I'm going to hold my ruler on the left side, left finishing point, and the right side of my ruler, I'm going to stop at that upper right-hand corner. Can everybody see that? Okay. Then what I'm going to do is, see this line right here in the middle? I'm going to stop right there. Can everybody see that? Okay? And then I'm going to do the same for the other side. So the upper left-hand corner of the box, I'm going to rest my ruler on. The right side of my ruler is going to go on the right vanishing point, and I'm going to seal that side. All right, so we have one more box to do. We're going to do one that's above eye level. So again, we're going to start off with that center line. Make it about an inch or so. Hold the right side of the ruler on the right side, the left side of the ruler on top of that center line you just drew. Come over about an inch and a half or so. Do the same for the bottom of the first line you drew. Make sure that both of those lines line up to where one is directly on top of the other. We're going to seal that side. Yeah, these look great, guys. All right, so then once you got that right side, go ahead and repeat that same step to the left. Left side of the ruler on the left vanishing point, right side of the ruler on top of the first line you just drew. Do the same to the bottom. Now I want you to look at the bottom left-hand corner of that box that's above eye level. Notice that we can start to see how it's going to look underneath because of the perspective grid coming through. So I want you to anchor the right side of your ruler on the right vanishing point, and I want you to touch the ruler on the left side to that lower left-hand corner of the box above eye level. So you're going to hold your ruler on the right vanishing point on the right side. Left side of the ruler is going to touch that lower left-hand corner of the box. And I want you to draw a line that goes right to where this area intersects. You can see it coming through on the perspective grid. This little cross line right here. Can everybody see it? Go ahead and look up. Good? All right. Do the same for the left vanishing point. And you're going to seal that box. Now, this next part is going to be independent practice. So right now, you know how to draw a cube that is above, at, and below eye level. Now, when you're finishing that up, I want you to look at the card that's on your table. And then I want you to look up at the smart board. So the car at your table is a cube. So we don't often look at cars as cubes, but I want you to notice where the vanishing points are. So for this independent practice, I want you to look at where they recede. And I've drawn an example of how to do that right on the smart board. So we can see that these vanishing points in two-point perspective go off the page. Can everybody see that? So from there, I want you to look at the very front of the card that would create that center line that we start from. So again, this is, well actually should ask you, is this card at, below, or above eye level? Below, because we can see on top of it. So keep in mind, the box you just drew that's below eye level here is the same concept as drawing this car. So, what I want you to do is start to establish your cube. Good? Okay, so the next step is I'm going to be coming around to help you while you work independently. I want you to start identifying directly on the paper look up. I want you to start identifying directly on the paper where the cube is that's below eye level. Okay? Identify the vanishing points. Identify the middle line. Just like you see here.